Hello there guys, you're watching Wrestling with F and this is my first ever YouTube video as you can see. So today I want to talk about a very controversial situation that has been making the headlines since AEW All In. I want to talk about the entire altercation between CM Punk and Jungle Boy Jack Perry and the entire consequences that led to CM Punk's firing and all. So without further ado, let's get into it. CM Punk debuted in AEW in late 2021, and it's safe to say that he's one of the biggest draws of the company, if not the biggest. But he's not the most likable guy backstage. Everybody knows that he created problems everywhere he went, whether it was WWE or whether it's AEW. He was a headache to deal with. He left WWE with a lot of bad blood, and he created a ton of controversy last year as well, during the AEW All Out Media Scrum, which resulted in a backstage fight with the Elite, and everybody is aware about all the details that happened in the fight and all. I'm not gonna get into the details. And for the longest time, I blamed Punk and Punk only for all the things that happened, and after All Out last year, I had reached my breaking point with CM Punk. I've been a lifelong CM Punk fan, and at that point, it was getting really hard to be a fan of him. And just like everybody else, I blame CM Punk and CM Punk only for all the events that transpired after AEW All Out Media Scrum. But this time around, it was something different. Something was off. Cause you see, during the last year, a lot of controversies, a lot of backstage incidents happened, like the Sammy Guevara and Eddie Kingston fight, like the Sammy Guevara and Andrade fight, like the Tony Khan and MJF issue. So it's safe to say that there's a lot of unprofessionalism when it comes to AEW. So this time around, I'm not gonna entirely blame CM Punk for this issue, cause it's not even about what the report says. I saw Jungle Boy Jack Perry with my own two eyes, literally provoking CM Punk during his match with Hook. So it's safe to say that Jack Perry started a fight that he couldn't finish and CM Punk finished it. And I honestly don't understand why Jack Perry made such a big issue of this situation when Punk was only trying to protect him. And Jack Perry has said it in the past that he doesn't want advice from old men. So clearly he has a big ego, but CM Punk's ego is bigger than him. So it was a clash of egos, you can say. Look, I'm not saying that Punk's not at fault over here. He shouldn't have gotten physical, but maybe he isn't the one who got physical in the first place. We don't know, but what we do know is that Jack Perry is the one who provoked him. So what I'm trying to say is that both men are at fault here, and both men should have been equally punished in the first place. And firing CM Punk, getting rid of your biggest draw, is clearly one of the worst decisions Tony Khan has ever made. Look, many of you are gonna disagree with me, but all I know is that every story has two sides, and we haven't heard from Punk's side, and none of us truly know what happened backstage. But apparently there's a footage of the entire fight, so if it does come out, which is quite unlikely, only then we'll know what happened for real. But until then, we should hear CM Punk's side of story and at least give him a chance to explain himself. And I know CM Punk's entire AEW run has been plagued by injuries and controversies, but there were a few good moments too, like the MJF and Eddie Kingston feud, the recent mini feud with Ricky Starks as well. So I just wish him the very best for his future endeavors, and I do hope that he continues to wrestle. And that's it for the video guys. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video.